everyone, this is Jurgita with Magic Pond Crafts, and it's Monday, so it means it's a new week starting, and it's a second week in my game, 3 months to the finish line. And if you watch my previous video, which came out just late last evening, my starting point for this week is number 4, which is Milady Chateau by Dimensions. I've been searching for this kit for a while, and then I finally found on eBay with the good price for it, so I bought it, and as of right now I have 43.6% done, and excuse me, and this is what it looks like right now. So I've been starting again from a left top corner. There's a little bit of the clouds hiding, and I was going down, and then when I finish stitching area, I do the back stitching in the same time. So that's what it looks like. So pretty much up to that point is done. So keep going to the right, and according to my game, which I have this sheet, so we're gonna start the second week. And as you see, first week it was only 4 days, and I also worked on George yesterday. So that's what I'm gonna be, is number 4, Milady Chateau. So I have to work 1000 total stitches. If I do half stitches, it's gonna be double that amount. And again, for this week, Timeless Ornaments and Mr. Baron, I have 500 stitches to fill in if they come out on my dice, and these 4 would be 1000 stitches each. So what do you think? Will I have some repeating patterns this week or not? We'll see, right? So I'm gonna start with the Milady Chateau, which looks like, again, let me take this off right now like that, and I have all the threads moved on these sorters. It's been a while, so I have those symbols written marked on them, which I don't do anymore, but I just kept it like that. And as you can see, there's plenty of threads left. So from 43.6%, we're gonna see how much it looks after 1000 extra stitches. Well, it's a Tuesday afternoon, and this is how much I've done in yesterday and some today, and I've got 1368.5 stitches. So what you see is what I worked mostly is greenery, grasses here, like you can see this area, and I actually moved a little bit Q-snap. So I covered a little bit on the left side, so I can go all the way to the edge on this side, and it's almost where it ends. So I practically reached the edge in here, filled in a little bit stitching in here. I have not done any of the back stitching this time, so just gonna kind of try, probably go finish it, and that's probably gonna be some other time. I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of brownish things happening right here. So use this for also my Magical School of Stitches and Literature homework for this week. And this is where I'm gonna stop, because I went way over 1000 stitches. So that's again what my 6 whips look like. I also marked what I've done with George. So like on Sunday I added quite a bit of a George, but yesterday morning I decided to put a little bit in it, and I might do that throughout the week, so it kind of fills in instead of like taking a whole day. I put in a little bit here, a little bit there. So since it's marked Milady Chateau over 1000 here, it's time for a new number. And let's see what's the number gonna be like. you think it's gonna be the same or repeating. So kind of shake it and throw it. Ha! And as they say, you have to not say anything if you don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna be continuing with Milady Chateau. Good thing I haven't put it all away, so I just can keep on going and continuing. So again, this is where my starting point is gonna be, and probably you're gonna see more green stuff filled in here. So see you in a tiny bit with finished 1,000 stitches. And it's the evening of the 7th, the Wednesday, and I'm happy to say that I finished and made 1,379 stitches. So what I've done is, as you can see, mostly in this area, and I kept going up at the side, and that's where the very edge would be. So it's really not, you see, it's just a little bit rolled underneath, not a lot of fabric at all left, but just been filling in all the dark spots. You can kind of tell this is where it would be. So this little path is gonna be some brownish in here, and the space for the lady gonna be. So very happy. I keep forgetting how actually big this picture is, like compared to my hand. You know, it's a good size. So I've marked it for the Wednesday, and I actually also managed to do some more George, and I finished the 57th page, and already tiny bit in the 58th, so 2.5 more pages and I'll be done with the 6th row. It's very exciting. I'm right now about the 5 months ahead of time, I think. Percentage wise, I know I'm over 60%, and it hasn't been 3 years yet. So I'm very happy. That's why I've been slowly working on that, and probably will continue. So let's see what's gonna fall next time, right? So far this week we had double Milady Chateau and been working on a George. So let's see what's gonna fall right now. I still have a little time tonight. And number 4. I think these people just want me to continue working on it, and I already passed the 50th% on this one, so it's also exciting point. So I guess I'll just be going with the greenery here under the trees, and I actually also did a little bit in here. As you can see, those bushes in front of this castle, I also try to kind of work to extend it. So another 1,000 is waiting for this one. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't have anything to do with my Mr. Bear and One Bat, at least, because those are two must for finish this year. But I guess Milady Chateau just wants to push forward like you know, like a royalty that they are. So this is what again looks like, and then you'll see after I've done at least 1,000 stitches again, 3rd time. And it's Thursday, getting towards evening dinner time, and ta-da-da-dam, I added 11:55. So it's the 3rd time in a row that my cube fell on this project, and I know I put quite a bit of a progress on it, but I'm really hoping it's something else is gonna fall this time, because otherwise I might have to stitch on something else tomorrow, because this is a bit bigger project that I want to take with me. I have to go with kid in a hospital for procedures, so I don't want to drag something big. And that's what I got. So again, my list, and as you can see, I had this week pretty much only Milady Chateau, and it's already evening of the Thursday, so there are 3 more days to play on that this week. So let's see which one of these 6 you think is gonna fall for me, right? So whew, not 4, not 4. Yes, 6. At least it's not 4, but I'm kind of sad that my Mr. Baron Von Bad didn't fall for it, because that would have been kind of good to continue on that. So this is Summer Ball again, and it's pretty big whip that's a full coverage, and I'll pull out and show you where I'm gonna be starting. And to see, this is what it looks like right now. If you don't remember, it's by Sandy Little Johns, and I'm stitching it on 32 count Ivory Lugana 2/2, except the skin, which is 1/1. Plus it has some back stitching of a few different colors. I also use 3 strands of 310 in DMC for black parts, and this is the part where it's going to be starting. So compared to like a picture, you can tell that these are the 3 ladies and the window, and we have those 3 ladies right here and the window. So ladies still don't have any skin on them, and just kind of started another lady's dress last time, and I think I might either do some back stitching to kind of finish with this grouping, or do some skin in here so I can move my Q-snaps to the left. But it's over 70% is already done, so there's still quite a bit left, and it would be great if I could finish next year or latest in 2022. That should be done by then. So as you can see, this like already folded over from previous, so it really reminds me of Pride and Prejudice, this whole scene, and that's why I had this project picked. So this is my starting point, and we'll see if I grab something different for tomorrow to take with me or not. And I'm saying hello now. It's the 10th of October, and the only difference you probably can see is I finished all the skin on these 2 ladies. So it's like a face, and this face with the chest area and arms. Also there were just a few stitches on this guy's arm, and I fully finished this lady's head and kind of just went a little bit on a darker shade here. I was looking at the pattern and it seemed like there's a skin tone in between, but I think she might be holding like a fan, so it shouldn't be the skin tone. I might fill it in with some other purplish things. So for example, if she's holding a fan in there, it would be all similar colors. Unless you guys stitch this and you can tell me if it's actually skin supposed to be in those spots here or not. I can't figure out what she's holding, you know, in this area. So that's the only thing I worked on, and by calculations, I did 1020 stitches. Just the skin, because I'm doing 1/1, and it took a while. And since today is a Saturday, yesterday we spent pretty much whole day in hospital, like I said, and for that I took my October dragon ornament, and I did 15% only on that. So I might continue with some part of more ornament, but I want to roll another number for this, and hopefully by tomorrow I can get another 1,000 or 500 stitches done for this. So this is the list of projects again from 1 through 6, and I have my dice, and let's see what my dice is gonna roll. And it's gonna roll number 2. Yay, finally! Finally my Baron Von Bat is gonna be pulled out, and like I said, it's gonna be 500 on this one, and I'll show you where is gonna be my starting point. And here is a picture. So designer's name, Marie Driscoll, by Blackberry Lane Designs. So that's the company. And needle minder, again, I'm doing backside because the front is done. And as you can see, it's just a little bit beginning of it and still needs to fill in the body. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just gonna finish this part and continue, which is goes pretty much like that way, all scattered stitches. Like you can see, you can see different shading colors of gray and black and some light brownish and dark brownish, all scattered stitches is gonna be, and filling in those things. So I'm pretty sure I can do 500 stitches in those 2 days, and I think that's what's gonna end my week, but we'll see. So this is my starting point, and you're gonna see how much I've done. Sunday afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon already, and what you see is sort of like a skeleton part of his right wing. And I did my norm, and it was hard to stop and continue because I think maybe one and a half more times left and it would be all done. So I had my trusty, like I'm using this sort of finger calculator counter that I attach to the fabric, and every time I make an X I click on this and it holds well. See, it's with the magnets. Kind of attached with the magnet instead of on a finger, so I knew exactly how much I've had. So that's gonna be 517 for my Mr. Barrymore bed. And since it's already Sunday, I don't think I can finish anything else. So let's roll the dice for the next week, for tomorrow. And if you're playing this along with me, you'll know which number you want to roll. So also, I'll show you what I've been working my dragon ornament, how much I have it done. But for the dice, again, these are my 6 works that I'm rolling for, and it's gonna be number 3. Number 3, yay! Christmas wreath. And actually, like 1% is just under 200 stitches worth, so I have to do 1,000 stitches, so hopefully it will be about what, 5%? Yeah, about 5% hopefully will be done. So you'll see what is my starting point tomorrow, Monday, because I want to upload this video, and I have something else in mind for today's work, and you'll see that probably on a separate video. But I also want to show you what I've received in the mail. Thank you for people on Facebook groups that I asked. I was looking for bulk needles, and I couldn't remember. I think I bought it from her on eBay several years back, and I couldn't find that order anymore because eBay doesn't hold your order history for long. So the people on the Facebook recommended me different websites, and I remember I've been buying from her because I'm planning for my next year many whips, big ones, and I got 200 of them, although it seems like I tried to count and it was like 99 in each. I did not recount like 3 times, but these are James regular size. I've had a petite from her on a 28 size, but these are 26 and they're regular size, not a petite. So I got 2 bags, and next month I'm gonna get a couple more. This is pretty much for one new start for next year. Gonna be practically all of those needles. So I have several more BAPs coming up, so I need to start stacking up. I'm gonna try slightly different organization for my threads in overall and for the whips, so you'll see that in due time. But it's exciting. So again, thank you for all those helpful people. who recommended different websites to look at on the Etsy's and Facebook groups for the needles. So I'll be trying all different ones. So anyway, this is what I've done. So to recap, this week it was pretty much Milady Chateau, and we had a little bit of the summer ball and Mr. Barrymore Bat. So I'm hoping that the next week Bat is gonna fall again, so I can try to get closer to the finish or even finish it, or the ornament, Timeless Elegance ornament that would fall. So that's also was George a little bit. You wouldn't know the much of a difference because it's all just like a big blobs. And I'll show you how much I've done for the dragon. And that's what it looks like right now. I was just working on it. So it's about 50%, I think, of the whole thing without the back stitching. That's gonna come in separately after I've done all of this. So as you can see, it's slowly starting shape on the outside, the dragon like a hat and facing this way. So we'll see a little bit more next week's episode. And so far it just was dark colors, and then suddenly this bright sunshine started peeking out. So that's exciting. I might put in a little bit more stitching in this one tonight and work on my threads. So I think that's it. Let me know what you thought of this full week. If you guessed which works are gonna roll out for me, or if you're playing along with me or some similar game to try to finish it or get close to the finish. Again, it's a hashtag 3 months to the finish line as a one word, with 3 as a number, on Instagram. And my Instagram is as my channel name as one word, Magic Pond Crafts. So until the next week, this was Jurgita saying bye bye and happy stitching.